Alright, here we are again. Let's get going, everyone. What are we doing today? I think we are doing a whole bunch of chores, because I looked at the South Factory in a little greater detail than I normally do. And I found problems. So let's head down there. Let's grab some more energy drink while we're on the way. And then we have a few tasks. Oh, I can get rid of this. Come here, Americosaur. Yeah, have more bullets. Crappy piercing bullets. That's fine. They do the job, defending the historic factory here. We wouldn't want to put on more defense than this place deserves. Its true security is guaranteed by the embassies, which are overseen by the North Factory. You wouldn't think so, but it's true. Alright, task number 1. Give these guys a beacon. Guys love beacons. I need materials for that, unfortunately. I really should make a beacon maker. Like, I don't have to hand build much anymore. But, I guess I'm insisting on being lazy about this. But you know, sounds like me. Alright, there we go. I'm out of small parts of all things. Here. And you know I'm an addict when I'm thinking about energy drinking even now. Okay, that's... Okay, we're gonna get to this area. I've got more ideas about this. Actually, let's just do them now. I have a note on my list saying copper impact crushers need speed. Oh, you need to be just level 2 impact crushers. Do I have you? No, you're impact crusher. Impact crusher. Impact? Oh, I don't have any. Alright, we'll go north and get more of those. Alright, just everyone leave me alone. I thought I was already doing this. Apparently not. We're going to do one thing at a time. That's we're going to beacon pentasulfide. Byakua's, this is a bottleneck, and we don't have level 2 furnaces. So, by the power of electricity, go. Alright, and so you are adding 3 more, essentially. Alright, huzzah. I'm crossing this off my list. Alright, so next on list is North Lead is out. Right here. Hey, look at this. We have mined so long and got so far. And now we don't have enough lead. So how do we manage this? We obviously want to mine right here, right? So I guess we gotta go like so. Then over. And sure, whatever. And then we'll join together right here. Somehow. Alright, like that, right? And then just this gets picked up. Sure, have fun. And this entire thing gets picked up. Including all... Oh, fine. Okay, take that lead, put it in there. This isn't really my job anymore. I don't really pick stuff up. There we go. Alright, so all of you go over there. Now I realize some of you are still working, and I don't care. Right there. You are currently a power line. There you go. In fact, you guys just get turned around. We take all of this. Oh, we're out of power too. I gotta go get power. Maybe I do that next. As I'm just annoying the hell out of these bots. There you go. And you need electricity. I understand. It is a deficiency of your race to require electricity in order to function. Why can you not gain sustenance from the sun and the stars, as we do. Alright, and we need acetylene. There you go. Does this do anything? I don't know. We're eating a ton of lead ore, though. Alright, anyway, check that off. Let's go get fuel while it's on our mind. And then we'll head north, grab some impact crushers, upgrade that. Hopefully it'll squeeze out a little more copper, because we are really on the edge with copper consumption in the factory down here. Hopefully we can escape this sometime soon, but I don't know about that. So, right over here. We have a bunch of chores to do on the north base too. I inspected that area as well and found several deficiencies. There you go, and there you go. Excellent. North factory now. We need to grab impact crushers. I should really set up Ocula. I continually forget they exist. Impact crushers are... Where are you? Impact. You're on raw ores. And that's right here. Yeah, impact crusher. Just bring the entire family. I like having machines on me. Carrying lots of machines. So, copper stack right here, and we're just going to upgrade you guys because, well, you were a bottleneck last time. Yeah, look at this. Look how it seizes because it's not getting through the remnants fast enough. So, double fast, I say. And hopefully this turns these on down here that weren't being used because the throughput was such a problem. Like maybe we need better belt here. That's an idea. That's already penetrating farther. Here, check this off. And this is flowing freely. It's just right here we're running into issues. It's slowly venting, but only slowly. Yeah, this is good. It's gonna completely saturate the next tier, which is all you can ask of it. And then down here, like, we can't put any more of these, so, well, maybe we can make Mach 2s. Flots Mach 2. We could do that. There's still plenty of room to climb. Alright, but not today. So we're doing this now. And it's penetrating over to this one every once in a while. These guys are just pushing out copper as far as it can. Alright, ignore this. It's probably fine, right? Here, let's take a look at the grease levels. Because I live in fear. Fear of grease. Why have I decided to go cross-country? I reached for the energy drink again and decided, no. Not this time. I need to show them that I can go without it. We have a coke issue. And that we have too much of it. Yeah, grease is fully pressurized. Good. So now, the last thing on my list is antimony. We have an unthinkable problem with antimony. Like, look at this. It's full up. And more to the point, when these guys try to pick it up, they won't be able to. You need a stack inserter. We need faster, we are finally fully backed up on antimony. Alright, good. I am done with the south factory. Now let's go head up and do some chores with the north factory. We're teching along very quickly. So first thing on the list is more Gorbachevs. So we gotta go straight back. Never mind. I just like running. We have to go get another stack of Gorbachevs. Probably get some more caravans too, because that's just what we do. Actually, let's get 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just, this is a Gorbachev run. That's what's happening right now. And then we have to set up another Pyanoport. The way I'm doing it right now is really ugly, and I'm going to have to redo it properly later. But for right now, I suppose it works just fine, right? Okay. Elevator straight to heaven. We want to come over to Gorbachev land and make sure that we have enough staff for the biofluid. See, we're out. We're straight out. And I don't even think I can put more in. I can? Well, they won't be able to come home then. And that's easily as bad. Anyway, let's just have a Gorbachev bin right here. And I know we need another Pyanoport. So let's go over here and do that thing. Okay, good. Oh, here, take this moss. Just get away. So nice to have personal janitors. Alright, so we're just going to be incredibly lazy here. I know no one is shocked by this, but today we're just going to go right here like this. And you are going to guano out here. We're going to hook you up to the network like so. You need food. That's the hard part. Serious air quotes on hard part. This entire area needs to be rethought. But that's not happening today. There we go, that button. Right there, and then this way. So, up you go, out you go, and you are neither powered, neither nor has power. Alright, there you go. So you need probably just one stack of Gorbachevs, because... Oh, excuse me. Mr. Chov, come back. So... I wonder how many... Is there a way to see how many I have in the system? Like how many just flitting out there? Oh, that's nice. They can both go at the same time now. And if I put in more, they won't be able to land, right? But if they're constantly cycling, they'll never notice. That is what is known as a risky game. I like how there's more and more waiting as they complete their jobs. Alright, we're just going to keep an eye on this. I like how they both leave at the same time now. Wonder how they'll decide what, which Pyanoport to come back to. Anyway, we have no Relesia plantation buffer. You need Relesia plantations in order to make Xylopho pools. And I just never hooked that up. Because I'm a genius. So right here, you need a buffer. Need to be regulated. And like that. And this will go and make Xylopho pools. Needed for no particular reason, I assure you. Is it coming? A little sky train is coming right here, and boom, make me Xylopho pools. So, good. This is the appropriate use of bots, moving around like entire buildings. Everything else should be a caravan, honestly. Alright, so now, next up. Chlorine vent, sodium hydroxide, done all wrong. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I looked at what I had made and was disgusted. So, let's go take a look at that and explain why I am not fit to be running a factory of any size. Not here, but close to here. Right here. Alright, so we're venting sodium hydroxide directly into the limestone inline. Yeah. Yeah, it's really as bad as that. So, this is absolutely, positively unacceptable. Right there. So that's correct now. Alright, the sodium hydroxide goes in there. This gets picked up as well. It just goes, it slams directly into the limestone. It even is going the other way. Or it's salt in. I don't even know what's wrong. I'm just flailing around here. Do you need more? Probably not. Alright, so I really do think I'm going to have to bring in a direct saline line. This system isn't really cutting it right here. And I think if you ever have to put down more than one of these, it is a strong sign you need to bring in direct amounts. But we're running low on saline all together because of this. So there's multiple problems in the system, and I'm not going to pay attention to any of them. Because it doesn't matter right now. Okay, this brings us to present day, as the last of the chores. Congratulations, everyone, especially me. But now it's time to talk about what we have to do today, and I regret to report I have made an error. So we're going to go over that, and then we're going to grab some buildings, and we're going to go build North Factory. And it's not a huge error, just it's an error of order of events. So I wanted to make boron today. We need boron trioxide. That's one of the things. So you get boron trioxide, you get boron trioxide. Everything's fine up to this point. You need coke, you need boric acid, you make boric trioxide, you make dust, and then you make the boron mixture for which you need acetylene. Acetylene I do not have. So, acetylene also I think is going to be the first of our specialty chemicals. Like, I don't think you deserve a tub. I could be wrong. I could always fix it later. But you're just going to have a area where you output. But I don't have acetylene, so we have to do that, and that's fine. Acetylene's calcium carbide. Calcium carbide's lime. Lime is coke and limestone. So we just do this. We have coke and limestone. We're going to need lime for a lot of stuff, so it's not terrible use of our time to begin with. So lime, and then you go into calcium carbide, which is used in exactly one thing, which is exactly what I want to see. So we got a whole bunch of high pressure furnaces, and then into calcium carbide, which is in... Oh, this is the recipe I don't have. You are made in more furnaces, so it's just furnaces, furnaces, furnaces. And lastly, we're in gasifiers. So, do I have the gas? I have gasifiers. I'm just going to call that fine. I'm going to try to get this all in one city block. So what we need is tons of furnaces. Like, we need more than this. Like, 20 is a good place to start. Why don't I just wait for it, you know? And then we'll start talking about what we have to do. First question on my mind. Do we have any windmills? Because we are at a windmill shortage up here. We do not. Why do we have no windmills? No nacelles. No nacelles, no ASP. Interesting. ASP hasn't been the bottleneck in quite a while. Which isn't to say it lacks the capability to be the bottleneck. Where is ASP even made? Right here. You are not moving. You are not moving because we have a duralumin shortage. We have a duralumin shortage because we don't have enough copper in the system. We need this to back up, and it is not doing so. Hey, it's starting. Maybe this will be soon. Here, let's see if we, this change we did up here. Molten copper. Can we see a bump? Oh, what happened here? Oh, that's 10 hours. Alright, so we were going up there. That's when we had the full line. This represents maximum fast, or is this? I don't know. So we did this, and we bumped it up like just like 10% by getting this online. You're fine, you're flowing fine. And like this is backing up, but these guys are all running. I'd have to replace all of these to get more. Yeah, that would be a lot. Can any of you be prodded? Or, oh, we already have a speed beacon here. Yeah, I'd have to put level 2 everything, which is a lot. I probably have it still. Oh, we're backed up all the way to here now? Maybe I just have to trust in the system. Alright, just don't look at it. It's fine. Everything's okay here. Alright, let's go... Where's my site? I think I was going to do lime right here, but if I'm doing lime all the way into acetylene, probably not right there. Probably not. Probably right here. This feels right. It's dry goods, all of it, up until acetylene. And acetylene is just going to have a few provider chests here, and it's going to be a long run back and forth for these Gorbachev, but with buffering it should be fine, right? How are we doing here? Have you distributed? Yes, you have. Good. Making guano? Good. So let's stop thinking, let's start building. The more you think, the less you build. And if we get through this, we'll start in boron. What is this? This is a water line, which is surely inconveniencing me. How are we going to manage this? He asks. So this is just going to further represent our windmill shortage. It's going to look utterly terrible on the screenshot. I guess we don't do anything about this. I guess it's fine. You guys are just going to be out of network for a while. Alright, so we need coke and we need limestone, and it's both in disgusting amounts. So we should probably do this, right? Coke, limestone, then we need lime out, and that's basically it, right? And then we have this space to do 3 tiers of stuff. Lime is most important, so I don't know how we're going to get this in. Here, let's do the gasifiers first, since that's going to be one line and pretty straightforward, right? So it's going to be something like this. 2, 2, 2, 1. Can we put down one more? Yes. And there's plenty of... Okay, we gotta go get another gasifier. Okay, alright. Alright, you got me. Guilty as charged. I needed one more gasifier, and I was arrogant. And I thought, no. 7's a good number for anything. Where are they? Where are the gasifiers? There. Come with me. Now I'll have 9 in my inventory. It's so nice just to be able to pick up a whole stack of red buildings when I need them. Next step is to have them just brought to me, but that involves me not being lazy in some way, ever. And that's probably not going to happen. So the calcium carbide has to come through. We have to have water. And you output slaked lime. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? So that will have to come out to here. So in that regards, this is a good place to put it. Like, better might be right here, but whatever, it's fine. Then we're going to need to get water in. That's not going to be that difficult. And so you're going to need calcium carbide in, which I suppose has to be like this. I wonder if I can do just a single line. We'll look. Now we need furnaces for calcium carbide. We also have to measure production rate. Carbide, where are you? Alright, so bam bam. You produce 2.5 a second, you consume 2.5 a second, so it needs to be in 1-to-1 correspondence. In fact, we don't even need this. This can be more compact than even I dreamed. Oh, this is going to be easy. Easy and nice. Because this is producing exactly what this needs. 2.5 a second down to 2.5 a second. Of course, this is going to be upgraded at some point. I really wish I knew what was going on with that. Here, hold on. I'm going to minimize everything. They were all in the background, so it should never have been a problem, but that doesn't mean it wasn't a problem, you know? This is, after all, Windows. So, apologies to all of my Windows bros who I was giving traumatic seizures to. And for that matter, apologies to all the Mac bros who I was giving the same to. So, no one wants to hear that sound. That is not a good sound. So this is actually very, very compact. I'm a big fan of this. I don't know how I'm getting water in. It's a problem for another time. Now the only issue is these are Mark 1s, and eventually, and these are Mark 2s, so eventually this should be reorganized so that just one feeds both, but that's going to be another easy change. But for right now, great. You need lime and coke in huge amounts too. Well, less on the lime. So do I do snake belt? I mean, the answer is yes, but look at this. Ooh, 2 snake belts? Ooh. Is what I really want to do right here, excuse me, is put in a bank of 2. That's going to be hard because you're making lime, right? Yeah, we're already finding a way to pack this in is going to be interesting. And this doesn't produce lime very fast at all. Well, it produces fast enough. The point is, this consumes huge amounts of both these things. So how do we do this? Just one line? This is kind of secondary lime, right? Because of, we're going to be making out of shells, primarily. So do I do just one line of these? As tight as I can? Because what these guys need is, okay, we're going to have logistics space right here, first off. Because this is going to be coke right here. And you are going to have kind of a double duty, I think. Like, getting all this stuff in is going to be its own problem. This is going to consume enormous amounts of coke. And then somehow you get in. Just somehow. It's probably enough. It's probably enough basically forever for a couple fast inserters to load the lime. And then a couple stack inserters. And a stack inserter to load the coke. Like maybe even 2, just for right now, like this. So we do like this. And then we'll bring over lime like that. That makes some amount of sense to me. So that's okay. That's that belt. So what we need is lime to come this way. Split. Half of it go that way, half of that go that way. So I guess, like, I'm worried about doing a split here. No, I probably shouldn't. Probably should not. Now the question, of course, is going to be how do I get the limestone in? Oh, I know how I do it. We make use of our space, right? In fact, we should be doing that for both of these. So something like that. We have space. We have degrees of freedom. We should use them. Right there. Then you will curl over like this. Then you, my friend, you come right there and you get a koopy and you get a past. That is not enough. We also move up by one too if I wanted to. I don't really want to. Alright, so that works like that. That works a lot better. And so we have limestone in, and we have coke being halved. Oh, I don't know about that. Probably shouldn't, right? Probably shouldn't. Here. Let's drag it all back by one more. And then we'll put in a consolation one right here. This is going to be just going to be flinging coke from it as fast as possible. Alright, so this is coke for down south, and this is coke for right here, and this is right here. Now the question is, how do I get all this stuff in and get a lime out? Can I do that with having a double row like this? Here, start. Here, put you back, put you down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put a snake belt like that, but then how do I get anything out? So the answer I'm coming to is no. We are having a single line of lime makers here, which I'm not super duper thrilled with, but I suppose I can adapt to. So what we're going to do is this. It's going to be over like this. Then right here, we're going to have a lime belt out. Or like here-esque, you know? Within 2 of this area. And then lime will come out to right here, and then it will make a decision. Some of it will go north to get the lime bin right here. The rest of it will curl around and form the basis of this inn, which I should probably just go do right now, right? Okay, so right there. Now we have 2 of them. Just hook up like that. And this is the hard part. The part that's behind the am I doing this even vaguely correctly? Yes. Yes, I am. God, it's so hard to see sometimes. And you come like this. There. That works. For certain values of working. Alright. Being past. Fast. And then clip you here and here. Alright, so this is how we make the carbide. And we have a little bit of wiggle room down here if we need it. Actually, we got 2 full lines, which is kind of luxury. So anyway, we're going to do a snake belt here, right? That's what this situation calls for. Like I could almost do 2 more, like right here. You know, just here for a joke. Just 2 more. Maybe. I mean, maybe, probably. Use the space, right? Alright, snake belt design. Bup, bup. so. And then it's like so. And then we have snake belt right here. I'm getting better at making these. There, like so, right? Then we have snake belt. Only it's all too close. Okay. Better is a relative term. It is compared to a time, before time situation. And I don't want to talk about it. So you get in here, and you get in here. Then you get turned, and you get out here and out here. And you'll do something with the carbon dioxide. We'll do something with the slaked lime down there. But this is coming together. We're going to be out of inserters real soon here. It's a little... It's like it's crawling forward. Yeah, it is, in fact. Here. Because I misaligned that one. Alright, there we go. And you're hooked up. We're all going this way. We're all on the same team. Let's just pick this whole thing up right here. Say, this is what you do. And this is what you do. And this is what you do. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it like that. No, not quite. I need more stack inserters. Stack inserter is the biggest. 1.1 gigawatts of stack inserter happening right here. Alright, good. Sorry, just running back. Sorry, guys. We'll refill after this. We gotta get the boron today, right? Do I have the whales on me I need? I don't. I don't have any of the whales on me. Alright. You got me. Coming back. Whale, whale. Whale. Then 2 more whales just to have whales on me after all this is said and done. Alright. Check in here. Okay. This is going a little better. Let's go take a look at, well, chlorine is probably drinking all the saline water we can make at the rate we're making it. So, there's probably not a huge amount happening here, right? Yeah, this is about to run out again. And chlorine isn't anywhere. Yeah, we really do have to make chlorine out of guts. Oh, hey, tech. We are getting very close to our goal here. It isn't even that expensive. Like, I'm going to have to make a machine that makes this because there's another layer on top of this, right? There's no, like, why would I not? Why would I not play Factorio? Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Okay. That's going to be a nice day. So what I'm looking for right now is to finish putting arms in right here. So half of you come this way. You come right here and you load in, and this is a lime source. Not the lime source, simply a lime source. And as promised, we're doing this just because I can. The answer is because I can. Do I want it aligned or do I want it centered? Alright, we'll do it like this. I think this looks a little better. And it's more vias. This surely will not cause me trouble in the future, right? Doing this right here. Because I have to account for the waste products as well. Alright, so there you go. You probably don't even need 2. Just need 1. Alright, so... Oh. Bang, bang. I suppose I should have aligned it to really easily jump in. But instead I aligned it in the single worst way possible. As is my tradition. And that's terrible too, because it's all in the same... Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay. Um, regret was immediately felt. Because this doesn't work. I want to be right here. Okay. What can I do about this? What can I do about this? Okay, we're gonna do this. This isn't ridiculous. It does consume a line, and that's a problem. But I'll fix it later. So this wasn't free. The cost of this was one additional pipeline, which is kind of a problem. But we'll have more lime, so good, right? Good, good. High five. Let's hook everything. It's not perfect, right? Well, I mean, it's obviously not perfect. It is wrought by the hands of man, but you can't put them, you have to put them a little closer together. I'm gonna have substations soon, aren't I? Because of, I won't have super alloy for a while. And by a while, I mean a long while. Alright, so, good. Good. Okay, right there. Right there, right there. Let's do this, I suppose. Except we should do this in line, right? To propitiate the gods of good luck. So right there, right there. I think the character was the engineer cannot get out of his own way. Literally cannot. So this is just what we do. Okay, gods of good luck. We don't care anymore. We want gods of getting stuff done right now. Who is in charge of that? What saint do I pray to in this circumstance? Alright, so I feel decent about this. I'm not going to hook it up quite yet. Like, I feel like this has the potential to be okay, right? Alright, whales. And I don't have... Do we have waste lime ever? I suppose that comes from shells, right? And I suppose this is waste lime that we're looking at, because we need to make it in order to get... Well, if this clogs up here and it doesn't get taken away, it doesn't matter. So this isn't really waste lime. Alright, let's analyze this problem. Lime. Is there such a thing as waste lime? There can be from slaughtering xylophos. So I think, like, yeah. Just saying these words indicates that, yes, I should treat it as if waste lime is a thing. So, okay, this will go up to a big 4. And this is not waste lime. This is primary production, because if the lime stops up, then everything else keeps going, no problem. It's a co-product, but it's a co-equal product. How about that? Store food. Then I want you to go get limestone. That's going to be in the earth product bin. Right there, where I want you to fill your cargo, and then I want you to come right here. I want you to empty that cargo. And I need more whale shots. Here, steal half your food. Yes, it is cruel. Yes, it will happen again. Alright, so what we want is to store food. Now I want you to go get coke. You're probably not making nearly enough up here. Fill cargo, and then I want you to come down here and I want you to empty that cargo. And we're probably going to drain all of our coke out, all into this, which is kind of fine. All right, so next, we have declared that acetylene is a specialty chemical. It's a very special chemical. Why am I doing this? That does not get its own tank. We want to conserve tank space. So acetylene right here is just going to be offered in the biofluid network. And just take a moment to consider the magnitude of what I'm saying here. It means that if this block I made right here should be insufficient for my acetylene needs, and I have to go put in another one somewhere, it too can be working the same way with just provider tanks like this. Because I believe it will just randomly choose where to get the chemical from, and the Gorbachev can fly to this one or anyone. The point is there is no such thing as waste acetylene. Acetylene. That would be one of those things that will demand that it has sorting tanks. But no, this is all demand side, and this is all, none of this is waste. None of this is necessary waste anyway. I just worry about this specifically. It takes 200 acetylene. That's a while away. Don't pay attention to that. It's going to be fine. So what now is come down like this. We have to get the slaked lime out. Oh, Coke has arrived. It's going to predominantly go to the southern side, I see, because of how I did things. How marvelous, I say. And we have to get this waste slaked lime over into the slaked lime bin. Which we can do pretty easily, right? We are almost there, right? Or are we there? No, one more. Oh my god, help me. Yeah, here we are, Slaked Lime Town. We have used another line, as we do. No, wait, we don't hook in right there. We have to hook in after this. Okay. It's just a little farther. Just a little farther. And now we go down to right here. Perfect. And so the waste slaked lime will be used first. Then eventually we're going to have to put in a vent for slaked lime. Alright, so are we almost ready? Are we ready to turn this on, see it work? Then we have to make find out where lime goes, but I think we're ready, right? Copy, paste. Let's watch our first big machine go. Alright, making lime. Exactly what we want to see. Oh, we don't have a carbon dioxide vent. Damn. Well, that's going to fill up and it's going to be all crap. Whatever. We'll just watch. Oh, one problem is going to be we're going to have to come over on the other side of the belt. Good. Exactly halfway. 2. Alright, they get split. Now we're making calcium carbide. Carbon dioxide is full up. This whole machine's going to rattle to... And we don't have any water either. Ooh. We were very premature in starting this. Alright, we're going to move right here. And we're going to move those there. because I want to do just kind of this. Oh, we can't because of how I did this. Oh my god. Too smart for my own good. You may have other adjectives in place of smart. Those are totally valid. Alright, so this makes 600 a second. And these eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8, and they're under. That's probably fine, right? Alright, acetylene gas online. Exactly what we wanted. In the biofluid network, no, it's isolated. Alright, so we have to get this to the biofluid network. Can we just go straight up? This is probably the easiest way to do it. You stretch? You do stretch. Alright, so now you are in the biofluid network. Nice. Acetylene available for use. Only we have stopped because carbon dioxide. So we have to get carbon dioxide somewhere. And this is waste carbon dioxide. And do we make any waste carbon dioxide over here? I feel like we probably do, right? This is oxygen imported. Expensive imported oxygen. It's like, nah, nothing's going on over here. I know we have our primary carbon dioxide maker up here somewhere. In the land of waving arms. Alright, right here. So we have this. So I guess this is our line. Alright, so zoom up. So I guess we have to come straight up and then over. Do we have anyone else hooking in at any point? Looks like yes. Alright, so closer over here. Ooh, much closer. So we have a carbon dioxide line that is right up here. That is waste carbon dioxide, and it's right there. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, yeah. This was the right place to settle this. I am not precisely the right person. But we're definitely in the right place. As evidenced by having to do this. Alright, good. Carbon dioxide hooked in. Nice. Alright, so let's just take a moment to look. To bask in the glory of what we've done. We actually put this together fairly quickly for an entire block. Now, question the first. Is this enough lime? No. But I anticipate we're going to be getting the lion's share of it from Zilipho. So, not worry too much about that, right? Okay. Yeah, it's working. Huzzah. Great job, everybody. Everybody gets a medal. Carbon dioxide pressure growing. We're going to have to make a carbon dioxide vent, and I think the only thing that can work there is moss. Alright, so we have the possibility of having waste lime. Therefore, we shall put lime, I guess it's in the earth stack still. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose it belongs here. I want specifically this, right? No, I didn't grab enough. Oops. So if I do this, will it cause me problems? Like, would it override any of this? No, it didn't. No, it will not cause me problems. I should have done that every time. Alright, so let's put this all together. Now we need a whale. And lime is just an intermediate chemical for the moment. It's going to be used in lots of stuff, just not right now. Store food. Go over to the lime maker right here. I want you to fill your cargo. And I want you to dunk it in lime in, right here. Primary lime in. And if I need to reclassify that lime later, I can do that. Alright, on your way. Meanwhile, looks like we need another hive. I really gotta get better about laying these down. Alright, so this will have lime. You are plugged into the news network. Why is news network alerting on glass? Saying I do not have enough glass. That should not be an issue anymore. Or is that something else? What is that last item? Looks like I'm alerting on red. That's what that signal is? It's red, right? I guess that just colors the lamp. That's what it's for. Okay, never mind. Was distracted and confused. We're also alerting on guano, which is a bio thing right here. It's because we don't have any backed up because we don't make that much. Alright, don't think about that. Let's go hook up the alarm for lime, and then we'll be ready for our next task. So we did lime in the earth stack. So on the other side of the fives, it's tier 3, number 4. We have missing stuff. Oh, we were out of pipes. Guess I really should put a hive down right here. Like just in the center. Just why not? I think that's not even connected though, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, just be calm, be calm, be calm. In the center is bad. I'll stick one in the corner. And we'll stick one in the center then. There we go. Okay. What was I doing? On the other side of these, third tier, slot number 4, on the other side of the coin, you are lime. Another white powder. It is like I am in Orgo Lab yet again. What is it? It's clear fluid. What is it? It's a white powder, though more often it's a yellowish powder, and we don't talk about that. Or we try to dance around it as much as possible. Do we have windmills yet? This is too early to check. No. Our duralumin problem is severe. Alright, copper is definitely backing up more than I saw. But there's no pressure in the pipes. These two can't vent. These 3 can't vent. This is the only one that can vent. That's not right. Yeah, this guy should be coming on the bottom. I should go fix that. Oh, wow. Empower me. Empower me with souls. Oh, I love the bot conga line. Alright, we're not going to wait it though. I'm going to go tweak the southern base. To try to solve this copper issue by dancing around it and doing little tweaks at the edges. You should really be just doing that, right? And then like that, right? No, I kind of did this precisely wrong, right? Yeah, now you're on the bottom. Okay, good. This doesn't really help long term, does it? But it probably helps fill the belts, I guess. We have a lot of copper around here. That's good. What I need now is, yeah. The answer is turn it up still higher, or go put down Mark IIs on everything. The wire stopped. It's not grease. That's good. Guess I could squeeze out another few percentage points with just upgrading those. The agitators or mixers? Mixers. Hmm. Or I could just not care that much, right? Duralumin is being made. Not enough, but is being made. Alright, we're going to look again later. This is going to be a long-term tweaking hobby of ours. Tweaking copper production and avoiding doing the things that we need to. Alright, so let's look at lime makers one more time. Right over here. And we are just chugging along, and we are fully pressurized here. We have all the acetylene. Slaked lime is getting out. This is fine. This is backed up, and now all this is going to be the default condition because we do not use acetylene for its real purpose. That's supposed to be a mining fluid, but instead we use mining drills as our mining fluid. All right, so good. Don't think about it anymore. We have to go do boron now. Back. Let's just go set up the... Let's not think about it at the moment. Alright, let's think about it. Just being dumb. In my urge to avoid thought, I am being dumb. I need washers. I need more washers, actually. 12 is not going to be enough. Well, maybe enough. Alright, let's look ahead. Raw borax. You go into a washer, and you get turned into borax, and that's one product out. There shall never be waste borax. Yeah, never waste borax, just borax. And its primary use is in smelting, and it's going to be dumped directly on the belt. So probably even get a, yeah, all of these will be taken care of by the borax line. There's only a few uses of it outside of that. So, I guess it just gets here, I'm going to write this down. Borax gets a 1 storage, 1x storage, 1x storage. Good. Right there, and then diborane has to come in and gets tanks. Boric acid gets tanks. Borax trioxide. You are used a lot, but only next door. So we're going to be doing something a little cheeky here. So you're going to get 1x storage. Didn't we set all this up earlier? Then boron mixture is not needed really anywhere. This isn't needed anywhere. Boron mixture is only needed for boron. And boron carbide is probably another 1x. Probably did all of this before, and I'm just rehashing it, which is fine. And then boron will go in the seat of honor in a quad where there is no waste boron. All right, so I should have been looking at all of these things as I went by. Washers, come to me. Okay, great. Let's start again. Start over. Raw borax. You get washed. And then after that, you need to go into diborane in an electrolyzer. And then you go into boric acid in another electrolyzer. Elect. So we're just going to grab a whole stack of electrolyzers right now so that they replenish by the time... Oh. Alright, so one is probably good, right? God, it's so nice to be able to do that. Boric acid. Boric acid. And then you need to go into boron trioxide right here. Another coke consumer. This happens in a high pressure furnace. High pressure, and then we make the carbide, which is more high pressure. Good. More waste CO2. Then we make the mixture. Where are you, the mixture? No, now we go into ball mills. Ball mill into mixture, and that's just another furnace? No. Boron is... No, it is a furnace. High pressure, and then actually making boron is done in a mixer. Alright, so we have our ingredient list right here. And it's clear we're going to need a lot of high pressure furnaces. Probably need even more than that. Need ball mills. Yeah, we're just here, stuff me full. Stuff me full, boys. We have so much stuff on us. Here, get rid of this. Anything else? We don't need all these. We definitely don't need this. Or that. So, yeah, good. We have any import pump jacks? Yeah, I like picking up pump jacks. We need high pressure furnaces. And those are made somewhere. By the time I find them, they'll be sitting on me, right? I don't want to use the search. I want to use my eyes. I want to see them with my meat eyes. Prove to the machine that I can do it, right? Well, looks like I can't. Looks like I go crawling back to the machine. Oh, it's right there. Okay. We have 10 right there, and that's all we can get. Alright, that's fine. So let's go out and start doing some good. Right here is Borax in. So it's going to be the same sort of thing, right? Minus this pipeline. So we're going to try to grab you. Just slam you down right here. Only this doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think some of this is not fine. It's like, that's not fine. That's not fine. We'll have to look at that. Alright, hold on. Bots off. We need to inspect this. This is rocks coming up. It is kind of premature. And this is waste borax coming in, which we don't really have at the moment. So I guess we just take this down for right now. Just leave it like this. And this whole line gets erased. This pipe gets erased. This should probably be Koopy. You hook up? Okay, you can hook up fine. That's fine. Are we okay with this? This looks good. Probably going to run out of vessels, which is really a problem, honestly. Okay, I'll be back. I'll come help. I will stand somewhere useful. I wonder what binac is for just stupid monkey. Alright, power on, raw borax in. Don't think we produce any stone, but it's fine. Alright, so, starting out, I'm just going to copy this pattern, because it's a simpler pattern this time. This is one in, one out, and a waste product. Whereas before, we have, here, I'll show you. Washa on the field, please. So like right here. And we just want to wash borax. And this is just fluid in, fluid out, and two things in. So maybe we do like this time. You'll see what I mean in a second here. So H, that's pretty good. And we'll do one of these. I know we pioneered this earlier, and then we can't do it. We have to move in closer, which I'll do. I'll 100% do that. We pioneered this method of material flow with the planter boxes. So this is going to be a rare case of everything headed north once it's done, because it has to join into a line that goes out. Because half of the washed borax just goes straight out, and then it forms its own line. I guess the problem with this is that it will only place on one side, right? So we'll only ever get half of this belt going. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. Alright, well, obviously we do this. There's no need, we just going to use so much pipe. Now, where do we put the beacons? So I guess we were premature with this. This should come all the way over. And then this should come all the way over. And then this can come right all the way over. This can come all the way over. Now the problem with this is, and beacon space can be right here, and we got plenty of space. The problem with this is putting flip H. Plenty of space for a beacon in the middle here, and up top. But here, we'll even do this. Each block will communicate like so. It'll look a little better. Okay, like so. So. Like so. Okay, good. So beacon space in and out, and we cannot do any further. Jumping any further is impossible. So, alright, excellent. And so we'll have raw borax in, and then we'll have, here, you gotta go out. Insides go outsides. And, yeah, hopefully it'll be enough. So, if we are going to align this properly, and this entire block is just stage 1 washing, because we're going to need a lot of borax. This gets used for multiple purposes. So I don't know what horizontal line I want on right now, but I can copy that, put that down. We can put down probably 16 of these, which is absurd. Yeah, big beacon right here, right there, right there, right there, right there. And we can really amp this up. So we're gonna need water. Water's gonna come from over there. We're gonna need lots of water. So let's just put down 2 of yous right now. Where are you, pump jacks? Just be ready, right? I don't know exactly where you're gonna go, but you're gonna be doing something like this. And we're gonna need so much water in, and it's gonna produce so much muddy sludge. It's gonna cause a problem basically immediately, isn't it? How many more washers do I have? Lots. Okay, good. We're going to put in 16 for starters. Hopefully, anyway. So, I guess I need to measure, huh? There. That kind of is a necessary start right there. We're going to have 1, 2, there's going to be 4 down. no, it's going to be 8 down instead of only 3, which is an interesting change, I have to agree. This line doesn't do anything. Okay. So, if we are going to line you up like so, these guys actually need to come up one. I wouldn't have thought it, but it's true. Alright. So all of you up one, and then all of you over one, I suppose. That's what I measured before, and that's the proper place to be. So if I grab you and I re-verify, this comes over and it slides just like that. This comes over and it slides just like that. Perfect. Well, yeah, it's alright. Now, we might have to move it down further. I guess I can bring in a 4th line and make it even, you know? Yeah, I should probably do that, right? Like so, yeah? We'll have a rare and beautiful 4th line in right here. Just straight down and leap. And it doesn't look great, I suppose, but it looks fine. Alright, so you should be here and here. And then we have to decide how we're getting this stuff out. So yeah, we do have to move it down a little bit. Or move the borax down, so it also falls down. Okay, we'll do that instead. It'll mean it has a longer journey up, but that's not really a huge problem for me. So then you will come here and here. Half goes this way, half goes that way. And everyone can tell what's about to happen here. That even looks nice. We have borax processing. Actually, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because having it filled in, and we also get more. I suppose it sucks to be right next to the line, to the walkway, but there's nothing really to be done about it, huh? Okay. Big B borax right here. We are in the clutches of big borax. And wait, this doesn't need to be there. It is a true splitter. And time will tell if this is way, way, way too much. Alright, that's right. We have 4 lines coming in. And they're all coming down. They're feeding these 4 lines. And then we're going to have to mix them in properly here. Like, they're all coming on the same side of the belt right now. Which means we should probably do something like this. Assuming that this works. Or do it the opposite way if it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean. We're just going to guess here. And then right here, right here, right here. I'm running out of everything. That's fine. We can take a moment to go tour the base and stuff. Alright, and then we're going to come to this vital juncture, where I wish I had a list a little more, where we're going to have to choose whether we go north or south. And we're going to have a splitter right here, and we're going to have borax for the north going this way. And it will go out and it will do things, and then we will have borax for diborane going south. Alright, let's go get more equipment. Then go check in on copper again, as is our fascination slash fear. So, just help. We need more you. Probably need lots and lots of you. Is there anything else I care about? Let's go look at copper while the bots look at us. And I also get something to drink too. So after that tweak, it looks like we are having some going part-time and one going full-time down here. Even that's almost backed up to this. So shouldn't we be making lots of duralumin? Like both of you going? No. We are not so lucky. Wow, we need so much duralumin. Where are we at with duralumin production? Not in a hugely good place, that's for sure. Need more copper. Maybe I really am going to have to go down there and roll over all of it with Mark II buildings. I'm not going to get through all of Borax today, it looks like. That's fine. Let's go look at like the biggest copper consumer, and that's the wire, right? You are full up. So why aren't we completely backed up all the way to the casters? Maybe that's what we're seeing right now. And then every once in a while a hit happens on copper wire. Just watch it drift down. I watch this for just like 15-20 minute blocks sometimes. And this is where it finally joined, right here at this square. But I don't bother you guys with this stuff. So that looks like it moved back just a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely crawling back towards the casting machine. So something is causing it to... Yeah, because the join is now up here where it was down there before. So I think what I said before is correct. And you gotta be just jammed up. You're jammed up. This guy is not jammed up, so... Yeah, next step forward is doubling all this, and I don't want to think about it. Alright. Think about getting a drink first, and then go do more borax. Alright. Drink obtained. Balance restored. Faith in humanity surging. I am enveloped by love and appreciation for all mankind. Mankind's noted, not trees, not biters. Neither of those qualify. They should really find different ways to be alive. Alright, so now, sadly we did not make any, we're gonna have to put the staples at the bottom, huh? Did not make any allowance for getting in liquids, or out liquids for that matter. So that's just going to have to, the utility area is going to have to be in the south. Wherever that happens to be. Good. Just kind of hook this up. It's so hard to size this correctly. Like, how much borax am I going to need? How much borax is too much borax? These are extremely difficult questions at the moment. Definitely going to need more of these. Oh, I was in the middle of doing something. So borax goes that way, borax goes that way. And then it goes onto a line up here somewhere. And I'll figure out where I want that to be, and it will be a vital input to the entire process. So great job. Fantastic work. Everyone did great. Just fantastic. Alright, so all of that working, all of that working. I kind of want to turn it on right now. At least get the whale over with the borax. So, hook you up. I kind of want to turn this on in stages instead of one big cycle like I usually do. Store food. Then you want to go get raw borax. fill cargo. And come right here and empty cargo. And it's just going to be just voided from the system, just chucked out from all sides. Power now? Power should be pretty easy, right? Yeah. Because washers are an appropriate size for just doing this. What a lovely little block. Nice. 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 We'll grab power from right here, I suppose. There. Attention, everyone. Then we'll get water in, and the only question is, how am I going to get this muddy sludge out? That's going to have to be a waste line, and I don't think I've established a muddy sludge waste line. Or maybe I have. Or is this tailings? Pretty sure you do creosote in. Tailings out. Do you do muddy sludge at any point? Yes. Yes, actually you do. Okay. Nice. So we're just going to hook that up right now. So we already have a waste line for this, which makes life pleasant. Right over here somewhere, yeah? Right here is where the chosen line is. So, energy drink. We're just gonna, we go this far? No. We're gonna hug this. I'm gonna try to mirror this one. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what this line is. So, this is oil sands. Ah, fluid extents. So this is where things get weird. I guess it has to need a pump, an actual real pump. It has to be going this way. Right? Because we can't use a green valve because it has poor throughput. Instead we need an actual real pump. And that's fine in this case because we're just voiding waste material. Does that make sense? I really hope it makes sense. Then right here, I suppose. Unless this is muddy sludge and I was ahead of myself. No, what is it? This is nothing. Okay, this is muddy sludge now. You got me. Right there. Okay. We will have a way to void this product, and we can move on to the next tier. Which, I'm definitely not getting through this all today. That's fine. Oh, this is unfortunate, but I'll live. Well, it's going to move further south as I put in more tiers of washers, as I need more borax. Because this entire, like I keep saying, this entire city block is just borax land right here. Let's go check in on the lime generator. See if it has any problems associated with it. Nope, just making lime. Doing just fine. Go look at the lime bin. I gotta go up there and help that at some point. We got lots of lime. Beautiful. Oh, you're actually working? Oh wow, I wasn't really expecting that. And we did put this together right. We guessed correctly. And it just obliterated. Absolutely obliterated that delivery. Just destroyed immediately. Then we have, that should all be, why does it look half washed, half unwashed? Is. It was. I am doing something wrong. Where have I broken the pattern? Right here. This is washed borax in, and then it's plugged into the wrong one. Okay. Alright, I got it. I think I got it. No, you should be on the outside one. Okay. 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 I'm gonna have to pick up a lot of borax. So you come on the outsides. And then you're also wrong. Okay. Alright, I suppose it's better we know this now then, right? Okay, so I suppose what we have to do, got like a cheeky way of doing this, huh? I want you to only pick up raw borax. Okay. I want you to only pick up raw borax. Right there. And then we will just undo this later, right? Here, raw borax, get out. This is kind of a disaster. But I've done far worse disasters in my time. Oh, okay, here we get to see the cascade in all its glory. Comes down, just gets processed. Fortunately, this is... Yeah, borax. We have it. Build big or go home, friends. Oh, this isn't gonna work? Because there's still borax on this side of the line, too. Oh, it's kind of sad. Sad slash good, I suppose. Right here. Bup, bup, bup. Just have to keep cleaning. So we should get rid of these guys. I'm just gonna get more in our inventory, so don't get so excited. Oh, and we also have to establish a borax out. I guess that'll be down here. Or in the next block. Because we're gonna need coke in as well. I will have to consider this. Ooh. Tactical error. We're almost done here. Right there. Then we need a borax bin. Then we can move on to diborane. Really kind of jumped ahead of ourselves with this entire structure. Whatever. It's still going to be fine. Pick it all up, monkey. Pick it all up. That's the last of the raw borax. Hopefully. And if there's more, it will reveal itself as a clog. There we go. Just instantly deployed. Maximum deployment speed. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough whales to ever saturate these 4 belts. It's always going to be periodic. Though I have the option to, and that's what's important. So, what is my plan? This is all going to be washing because who knows how much borax I'm ever going to need. And I believe I've established things so that I can put an aerial outpost in this gap, right? Where are we on time? We still got plenty of time. Good. If I can copy you, yeah, plenty of room right here. So I guess what we do is this. Borax in right here. And this is where it terminates. And then it also comes out on the bottom. And then we do diborane right here. Like diborane comes out right here. That makes sense? It's going to be something like this. Like so. I had it right the first time. Pick up and dump in. So we now need to get power. And that is the next step in our nefarious plot. Okay. And power in. Okay. Things are getting better. Things are getting different. Both of which are okay. So this is where we're going to be getting a whale delivering. Oh, I need a lot more whales, don't I? This is good. Now I suppose we have 8 hands expelling borax and only 4 hands picking it up. But it is only 1 belt, so... So are we already saturating 2 belts here? Is that what I'm seeing? No. No. Okay, it was just backlog. Alright, stop thinking. Diborane is electrolyzers. Did I leave any vias right up here? Of course not. Alright, let's go see if we can do something about that. Can we leap this whole thing? Because I'm being... No. We do have to leave vias. So this is going to be incredibly messy. To pick you all up and move you all over by... How about just 2? And then Angry Ghost puts that down. The bots are just desperately trying to clean this all out. I probably should have waited, right? Oh. Yeah, definitely should have waited. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm on it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Everyone just stay calm. Stay calm. Where are you guys getting this stuff from? Really? Just, okay, now's not the time for this. I'm trying to fix something. Oh my god, they're bringing in more. There's probably full stacks and everything. Why are you struggling so hard? Okay, I regret everything. Why is this doing this? Alright, okay. I admit I may not have done this correctly in the most efficient way possible. I admit that I perhaps could have thought this through better. I believe perhaps... Oh, it's trying to pick that up. It's all on the... Oh, I see what's going on. Maybe I should just put a box down. Just give up. Just give up and roll over. Here, it'll help. There we go. Okay. Okay. I burnt so much power doing that. I did do the math and determine that solar panels are better than personal generator, even taking into account. Are these guys just completely out of power? And that's why they're not putting down the rest? Oh, because I got rid of my washers. There we go. Right, that's why. Yeah, so that was a disaster. Here. Right there. And how are you not getting... Oh, because I moved it. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so... all of this has to be scooted over by 2. Which is A-okay, no problem. Right there. And then we have room, and we can put pipes through here, and everything is great. There we go. Perfect, right? I don't have to think about this anymore. So, good. We have processed all our borax. Now it's time to get electrolyzers out and try to think of something else, right? So, we want to leave space. We want to make diborane. This actually has to go back. We have waste hydrogen. No, we need hydrogen in. Okay, that's fine. How much borax do you consume? Quite a lot. So I guess we're just going to put in this. So, like this. There's our via. And we'll put in 2 lines, right? With, it's like this. We even have room to pull it back one. Okay, so pull this all back one. I'm not even going to put in the second line, I think. Or finish building this out. That's more likely, I think. So what I'll do is just this. And then cut you guys, put you guys right down here. And then we'll figure out how to align all this stuff. And that'll be it for right now. If I ever need to expand, we have room to expand. So we kind of want to align this, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess it is aligned. We can move up a little bit. That would be alright. To make it even. We also want to line it up with everything. We weren't doing that. So it's on this line right here. No, it's not. It's on this vertical. Oh my god. How do I Factorio? Someone tell me. And are we confident that this is enough diborane forever? Here, let's check this. Oh. No, it needs to move over by like 2. No, just 1. Okay. Move it over by 1. There we go. These bots are so pissed at me. Then it both lights up. Good. And then right here. No, it needs to come up by 1. Wow. Alright. That's kind of unexpected. Is that real? No. It's like we're not doing that anywhere else. So you can just freestyle, I guess. Alright, so this happens right here. And it goes this way. I mean, I suppose that 4 things destroyed. Why? Where? What's that? This is the endless problem, right? Of just backstabbing. Yeah. Alright, we'll have to fix that one day. Or just research bigger radius for artillery. Anyway, so this goes like this. And we're still able to do this, right? And so that's fine. I kind of want to put in more right now. So I don't think I'll remember the via before. So we kind of want to face these toward each other. Right? So like this. Then we'll put staples in the bottom. And then we have to rush all this towards a tank somewhere, which I'm not super thrilled about. Actually, you should come from up top to accommodate all that. So you work on the edges. which is fine. Just copy that, and then paste, paste. And I suppose for symmetry you should be doing the same thing. And we will put staples in. So, good, right? Good, except I made a wall for myself. Alright, so in, out, out, out. And we have to call for hydrogen. So, staple right here, I suppose. Here, we're gonna expand this. We're gonna do just 2 things per block, I think. At this stage, anyway. This is probably leaving far too much room, but that has never once been true, so I'm not gonna say that. It's probably just wrong. Straight wrong. This is a staple for right now. Okay, and then you will do the same thing. Probably could have done this in a little more efficient manner, but whatever. Alright, so we just plug this in, eh? We don't have the hydrogen, so we have to go take a look at that. That is okay. Yeah, nice. Diborane, coming close to happening. Close to being a thing. So, where is my biofluid? Just have to keep dragging this south. We will order some hydrogen. It's kind of a open question whether or not we're going to get enough hydrogen in. You know? So right here, I think. We'll do is one of these, and we want requester tanks. Bam, bam, and you are hydrogen. HYDROGN, right there. And quantity, tons of it, as much as you can. Bring in absolute maximum, please. Then a tank, then hook up. Eventually that will come in, and then we will have diborane. Good. What's the next step? We're probably not. Well, we're only going to do 2 on this side. We're going to put them at the top and the bottom like we did over here, so that we have maximum space. And that seems pretty rational, right? Okay, diborane now goes into boric acid. This is pretty much the exact same pattern, right? No, except it's closer. Electrolyzer, where are you? So you're down here, somewhere over here. I think it's just going to be like this, right? You are making boric acid. You need lots of water. This eats 500 a second. Okay, so this is going to be a little weird, especially since there's only one water in. So the primary unit of doing this is this. If this makes 600, this eats 500. That's great. But we can't do it like this because it doesn't line up. Because, as we've said many times, as we've observed, Satan rules over this cursed earth. So this is as close as we can do. I need more pipe. And this is a unit. And then all we need to do is bring in diborane. Which will be like this, I suppose. Maybe even tighter. Don't be afraid. And then we're going to put in like 4 of these. Because I don't want to put in too many more. And that's going to be enough, right? And then boric acid gets out. And I don't think we can resist doing this. And then put a staple in. Well, no, yeah, we'll do, here, copy. And then big V. And we'll leave a space like that. And you will just reach up and connect. Alright, good. I need more of everything. Let's go get it. And where are we on time? We have time for like one more tier. And then tomorrow we'll finish this off, right? Where am I? Where is my mind? Probably more, right? Okay. Thank you, powertrain. Time to get out of here. Gotta keep building. I must keep building. Alright, so you are this is just a liquid-liquid transformation, and that's good. And just for... Do we want to do this? Just because it looks neat? I mean, if you have to ask, the answer is yes. So we have our boric acid pod. And just to be perfectly clear, I'm not entirely certain this is how boric acid has to be, because it's used in such enormous quantities. But looking at this makes me happy, so we're going to go with it. Alright, so like so. And then for the moment, we're just going to bridge diborane in like this. Okay, good. Let's plug it in. Where's our hydrogen? Shouldn't it be here by now, or is it really just... Oh, really is just that far to fly. That's going to be a problem. But we're going to get better Gobachevs. We're going to get Chores and whatever the hell the other thing is. So maybe in time it won't be so terrible. I really should be efficiencying all of these, shouldn't I? Because they use so much power. But doesn't matter. Not really. Do I want to? That's a big no. It is so good. I'll worry about it later. Alright, diborane is online. So there we go. And it's going to have to be exported at some point. And then boric acid should... Oh yeah, it just completely filled this entire pipe immediately. And then we have room for expansion on both sides. So, great. Yeah, and this is going, and now you're going for the last time, and everything's stuffed up. Alright, so we have 2 more blocks. And we don't have a lot of really important stuff to do. So we're going to like try to put 3 in this block. Maybe, well, how many steps are we have left? We have trioxide, and that's important. Then we have mixture, carbide, and boron. So it's going to be 2 and 2. So we'll do trioxide here, and then powdered trioxide into, so 3 things here. Trioxide, powdered trioxide into mixture, or is it carbide next? Maybe I put the 3 down here. I don't know. What I don't know is we're doing boron trioxide right here, and we have to put a storage unit somewhere. Don't know where. Come here, whale hum. Are we really doing something like this? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. This is boron trioxide out. And to make boron trioxide, we need high pressure furnaces, which we have many of. So let's just take a look at what we're going to be asked to do here. Trioxide. We need to bring in coke in large amounts of it. So, I guess you're the coke in, right? And then this will be trioxide out somewhere here. And then what's carbide? Carbide is another high pressure. Carbide. Bide. Right there, boron, carbide. Okay, you need coke too. Alright, so that's good. And you put off carbon dioxide as per normal for carbide.
You have carbon in coke, and you have oxygen here, and you end up making boron carbide, so just CN or BC. And this eats at 0.4, this makes 0.3. So 1-to-1 ratio will never go correctly, but whatever, right? So how are we going to do this? Obviously, we're only going to have one coke in, and it's going to feed you, and it's going to come this way. And do we do a snake belt here? I mean, do you know that? Can you guess the answer to that? The answer is always snake belt. I think we can just copy and paste from the lime, right? How is lime doing? Still going. Still doing grand. It's basically the same recipe, right? Right here. See it? You're going this way. You're going that way. So boron trioxide will go this way. And then it'll have to curve back around. So we have to actually reverse one of these. That's unfortunate, because I can't really see it. Here. There we go. Now we'll be able to do this incredibly. There, right there, there. Good. Okay, now we've reversed the top one, which is absolutely not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the exact opposite of that. How am I so bad at this? How am I so bad at Factorio? Alright, let's do it right. Snake belts are so nice. A wonderful little innovation. Alright, so that's Coke in. So you have to be out now. So come this way. I guess we're going to have only one Coke in for both processes. That's probably going to be fine, right? And if it's not, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something though. Alright, so we had a paste. No, don't do that. Jeez, don't do that. So, like so, I think. Then you are making boron trioxide. And that's just how it goes. So it's in, and then you are out, and then you are out, and then you are in. So Coke comes in right here. I can go this, and I can probably not quite do this. Big V. Oh, maybe I can do exactly that. There, we have our boron trioxide maker. Huzzah, I say. You up. Try to align it correctly. So it's sticking up by 2. Just like that. Then if we copy this, just goes straight like that, right? And it's a little off. It needs to come down. That's just fine. But this leaves no room to get our product out. So we have to give it a little more room, I think. Then we're going to leave a via right here. We can only really do this, huh? In this row, anyway. Which I guess is fine. Oh, there's a problem. You need to be like that. Then you need to be like that. And you have to go that way. And you have to go that way. So, good. Snake belt. And I can send a whale out to go get coke. My only regret is I didn't do this properly. I think we're getting close to a stopping point, right? Boric acid comes down. Just to hook you up. We've got a lot of good intermediates in this play session. Boric acid, diborane, lime, acetylene. Things are definitely starting to go faster. Okay. Now the boric acid will have to come together at some point. And while this looks awesome, apparently it's not. Well, we can do it this way. Get the boric acid out of here like this. Let's bring it down, bring it down. Bring it on, and bring it over. Perfect, right? This does not leave vias. And this does not leave. This right here has perfect beacon space. This doesn't. So I have to move it down by a lot in order to beacon it on top and bottom. Okay, can do. Or at least can tell the bots to do. Is this good enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Is good enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so we have our boron trioxide facility here. I think I'm going to finish off this block and then call it, and we'll finish boron tomorrow and move on to whatever's next. We don't actually have to do boron tomorrow, but we will. There. Boron trioxide comes out. And then what we need right here is we're going to be sharing this with carbide. So this is going to be leaping right here. So you get pushed up. Now you go right there. And fortunately you are just short being good. Just short. So we're going to have to juke over right here, which is unfortunate. That shows a lack of planning. Unfortunately, I don't think I can make it work otherwise. Anyway, don't care. Bang, bang, bang. Then we have trioxide out. And that's basically it, right? Boron trioxide. Boron trioxide is then ground into dust in the ball mill. But we're not doing that quite yet, because we're going to make it into carbide down here in the second half. And then right here we're going to do dust, and then mixture, and then boron. And then we'll leave maximum space for the unfortunate consideration that maybe I've done everything wrong. So we're going to hook this up. We're going to do carbide, and then we're going to go do recap. But all in all, this has been a very productive play session. Okay. Right there. Oh, you have to go get Coke, for which I need a whale. Mr. Whale, on the field. Store food. Go get Coke. Do we have any? Yes, barely. Fill cargo, and come back here and empty cargo. I believe we're going to have to put in a proper Coke generator soon. Where's my whale food? Right there. Not rely on the waste Coke, which we are getting from tar processing, I think, still. Oh, and also from... Yeah, this is all... No, wait, confused. Right here. This is waste Coke from tar processing, but it's not moving. And then this is more Coke. Right here. And it's sort of moving. Not really. This is the Coke stream for this factory, and it's not enough. Alright, we're gonna have to do red hot Coke at some point. We got 50% of the way through this. And we're teching like monsters. Right, so that's gonna happen. That's hopefully gonna work. And then we're gonna do one more thing. Just one more thing, guys. One more eensy weensy little thing. And it's essentially the same thing, right? If I copy all you, come right here, just kind of put it down. We want to make carbide. Alright, so it's... No, this is a pure material process. Okay, with one exhaust. So... So yeah, so we have two ins and then one out. And so I guess the boron trioxide will be coming in right here. Here, boom, 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 boom. And then instead we get carbon dioxide, which probably should be vented at the bottom. Something like that. And so what do you need? You need even more coke. Alright, so let's line this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's already aligned. Great. And is it aligned on the other axis too? Axis? Yes. Perfect. I don't have room to double both of these. I only have room to double one properly. Not even that. I can add one more line because I have to leave space for beacons. Interesting. Well, we're going to see what grabs for this space first, right? So that is in a proper place. Bring this down, bring this over. And then we have carbide, and that's a pure export product, right? I didn't really expect anyone to answer me, if anyone's asking, if anyone's really curious. I know none of you listen. Alright, so right there, right there. So that's how that goes together. Easy peasy. And then straight over, right? And straight in. And then we have boron carbide, something like that. Whatever it's called. What's his dick? You know, all that. Alright, we need more furnaces. Let's go in, go grab all of this. Furnaces are kept right there, if I can manage to get close enough. Yes, alright. Alright, we're over time. I gotta finish this up. I'm hoping the coke whale will arrive with a coke drop. Oh, it did arrive. Why isn't this going then? Oh, it is. It just arrived. Excellent. So we get to see the moment. So boron trioxide. And we actually want to get some of this out of here too, because it's going to be on a belt over to here-ish for glass making, and it's going to connect just into another caravanserai. So great. This is actually really working. And then you can also really work. It's going to just rip through all of this coke. So we're not making it very fast. We are at Mark 1 buildings without beacons. Alright, so you need the trioxide. So oh. Nice. And we don't have to do that. We just split. Yeah, that's why we want to do it. And then the trioxide comes around on the back. Like so. Right? Here, let's specifically leave room for beacons. Yeah, exactly like this. And we might not have a lot of room to use anything here, especially when beacons are placed in, but not really a lot to do about that, eh? Let's hope that this is enough for a long time. This is like one of the few builds I've done so far where I'm looking at this and going, maybe I'm not building big enough. So, like so. Hey, we're making boron carbide. Right there. It is happening. It's a shame that the rest of the belt isn't hooked up. It's a further shame we are not gathering in the carbon dioxide appropriately. Right, Sue. You have to go here. You have to go there. Great. And you need power up here, so this really slick little line I put in is insufficient. Even that doesn't reach, man. Oogly. Oogly, I tell you. Okay, good. 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 Alright, so now that is all working. And we actually have the boron carbide there, which I'm pretty sure is a new item, south or north factory. It exists only here on this whole planet. Alright, so I definitely need Mark II buildings here. Oh, the Cocosaur has arrived. It is doing just fine. Alright, so let's do our last thing that we have to do, which is wrangle the CO2. And then I don't think we have a CO2 line anywhere. So I guess I dragged that in. Second time today we've had to mess with CO2. So I do that perhaps the most inefficient way possible. Wait, didn't we blew off muddy sludge. We don't have a blow off CO2 line. There's gonna be more of this. We have to get the diborane to its proper place. We have to do a lot of stuff. Now we just have to pick a good line here. That should be right next to the lamp poles, or the power poles. Right there. For our final trick this evening, we will drag this all the way back to base. And then we will have a vent line for CO2 for now and forevermore. Now, this is also very important. Picking where to put it. I thought we have a convention where ins are up top and outs are on the bottom. So. Looks like just go south of Muddy Sludge, right? But I can't do that. Go too south of Muddy Sludge. That I can do. I think this is legal. Let's find out. Crush an energy drink. Start drawing. Actually, I want to be in line. Starting to get hungry. Gonna have to do something about that. What am I gonna do with that? I think I'll eat. That seems like a entirely reasonable solution for the problem that is before me. Are you out of line? Why is everything suddenly not nice and stacked? Where is my commitment? This is ugly and bad. I don't know what to do about it, right? Except just roll. Just keep rolling. I'm nowhere near being back in yet. Jeez. Are we at fluid? How are we doing fluid extents? We're gonna be out before the end. And this is waste CO2. So I can see a future very close where I have to put in something to just take this CO2 away, please. Alright, here we are, back in factory proper. So, CO2 is right here, and we want to plug in, like, right there. And that should be not so difficult, right? Guess what we do is this. Just come right there, and we add to the density of the pipe network. Which I think we all understood was what was going to happen the entire time. To come up right here with our waste CO2. Guess you use this line. Oh, so close. Alright, we need a pump. Probably need like a pump like halfway in here. I shouldn't put it in so close because this line is simply going to get longer and longer and longer and longer. So, where's my other pump? I don't know. I had one on Muddy Sludge. I should probably put it the same place, right? Because it all works for the same reason. Maybe it won't be far enough. Maybe I'm just babbling to myself. That is a little less than a maybe, I think. Give me a pump, I say. We're just going to go right here. You're going to need power, which is a little harder than you'd think. Oh no, we don't want to do it like this. We do kind of want to do it here-ish. We want it so we don't have it ever have a vertical, horizontal power line. We want power lines to always be like this. Why am I not hooking in? Alright, there we go. Now that is fully pumping. Where is it? Alright, yeah, it is. And carbon dioxide is fully pressurized. Sorry again, I don't know what that is. I have to, I don't know, reboot. And we have to do a carbon dioxide vent. Yeah, we are overflowing. We have to get rid of it. I gotta write that down. That's what comes next after borax. Carbon dioxide vent. I guess that's just growing trees in order to burn the wood, right? We can possibly recover it as waste wood, but if not, it has to just be burned on the spot. I can do that. Alright, so let's look over what we've done. We cannot... Oh, we're out of boron trioxide. We're out of boric acid. That's weird. We're out of diborane. That's weird. We're out of hydrogen. That's not weird. Okay. This might be a problem. Might / assuredly is going to be a problem. Might have to put a hydrogen generator there. Hydrogen. And I know that's super easy to get by just splitting water, but then you have to do something with the oxygen. But there's tons of local oxygen consumers. So I should probably just look into that, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'll deal with this one day. It's not today. We're definitely going to be doing this and making it locally. Because it's just not going to keep up. This is nice. Where is the Gorbachevs bearing hydrogen? There's one. Maybe I better put down a group of 4. Alright, let's try that and see what happens. I mean, it's not going to be a huge problem because diborane is south of what is most important, and that is, here you go. Just the washed borax. Alright, so this springs to life. Yeah, Plenty coming in. It's just a long journey for those little guys. Now this is going again. We're making lots of trioxide. Coming down here, we're making lots of carbide. And we'll finish this off tomorrow. Alright, I'm done. Let's go grab a screenshot and recap. I need to go take a look at the lime deposit up here because it needs some parts, and I was out. I think it's all pipes. Let's go do this here. What needs to be done here? Yes, pipes. Okay, good. That concludes a very successful episode. Hey guys, meet me in the center. Power overwhelming, please. Alright, so what are we doing now? Put cursor in center of screen. Zoom in. Try to center this correctly. Cursor in center of screen. That looks about right. This looks a little wrong. Alright, so now zoom out. Is this good? Did we finally do it right? Finger stretch test. No, we're a little off. There. That is nigh perfect. Okay, good enough for a screenshot at least. Speaking of which, screenshot. No, wait, we gotta turn on all this. Yeah, light it up. Alright, very successful episode today. Here in the North Factory, we did a few chores. We enabled Zillifo pools being made, which will be very important in a bit here, to be continued. And there were a couple other minor things. Like I messed up on the chlorine maker over here. And just a little stuff. But the big stuff we did today was actually, we got really far today. We made a lot of progress. We did the lime, calcium carbide, acetylene stack. Just dropped it in right here. Not entirely happy with how it's working, but lime will be supplemented by shells from Zillifo soonish. This just has to be right now, and its own purpose is to make acetylene. And if acetylene is being made, then I'm happy. Acetylene is going to be needed in this square tomorrow, because then we shifted gears and immediately went over here and we made borax, which is going to be on the belt going back and forth here, because borax is used in every single material processing just workflow. It just has to be done. It has to be everywhere. There's going to be a tongue going down in all of these. Maybe we better bring the borax line in through this farther down just to save on belt. It's not a terrible idea. We're going to have 3 lines going in. There's going to have to be a borax line, and there's going to have to be a diborane line and a boric acid line that's going to come probably into tanks right here. Maybe right here. So maybe I declare in here that there is some intermediate logistic space, which I absolutely did not respect over here with the oil sands. Maybe I'll have to correct that. And we put it down here instead, which will be much more palatable. And then try to get the borax just straight over and just have that be the line. I think that's a pretty good idea. And so the borax will never go up, it'll only go down. But then I have to get it right here and move it over. Maybe it has to be right here. The bottom of the first one. Yeah, it's a good idea too. I think that's probably a better plan. Because of the nature of how the first step is always going to be a single monolithic chunk of doing one job. And it's always going to have a little room at the bottom, I think. So okay, that's our plan. So we made 4 major products. Lime's a major product, borax is a major product, dibarane's a major product, and boric acid is a major product. So that is just big smiley face on that today. Tomorrow we finish off boron right here. Then we move on to something else. We have to do a carbon dioxide vent. which means we have to come up here and we have to like grow some waste trees, copy this, and only, yeah, it's gonna be literally copying this and then rigging it up so that the wood is dumped in. Then we have waste wood. Ooh, do we want to do that? Depends on how I set that up. Anyway, I gotta think of all that, just not right now. Down in the cursed south factory, we just turned some knobs. We looked at copper. We sped up phosphorus, hence a sulfide generation, and that's good. And I think that might have been the only thing I did down here. Maybe there was something else. It wasn't a lubricant day for once. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm done now. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.